look so distinguished with your glasses. I like them.
That's what I told him too.
Yeah.
I would buy something from him.
Fuel pressure looks good. Second pump seemed like it was coming on. So first time it's moved, so you gotta start somewhere.
You about ready to do a real pull?
Yeah, we'll do a little more than that. I just want to see how much boost it was gonna make on wastegate.
What did it do?
9 pounds, but the fuel was way off, so and the intercooler wasn't on, so but everything's looking like it's working right. So.
Didn't break yet.
Didn't break yet. Yeah, it didn't. It only went like 60 miles. Something wrong. Yeah, it didn't feel like it loads it either.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's like fun.
OG 2.0 right there, baby. Come on, race.
We can just take it to the Potty Fest car show. And everybody makes 1300.
I mean, we'll just put it next to yours, Frank.
Yeah, sure. Hey, they both scream on the dyno.
They do. That sounded like way more than 84.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Oh, we have to turn it on to check the fuel. It's gonna read good now.
Well, the dipstick's full too, so you're not gonna be able to.
Just try another run. Might be good. He didn't even rev it out at all. You're fixing to do something. I was
8? What'd you rev it to?
4,500. Oh, it's gonna make some power.
It sounds so good.
Nah. Trans fluid's important. Trans is crying. That's 9.5 pounds. 9? Yeah. 9.5. Much better. Everything's working now. No time to do. No.
Hey, that's almost in the top 10, isn't it? Already?
Put me on the top.
Yep.
Okay, good. That's where I was living. Yeah.
56?
5600?
got $2 grand to go.
Yeah. It one of that now. I went out scared. So we ended up making a couple pulls, ended up having some issues on this second pull. We had a misfire up top, don't know what it is. We checked plugs, wires, we checked all the cylinders. Everything seems like it's dropping okay, but I'm gonna go check the injectors, check compression, see where we're at. But first pull, the green one, it made 688 on like 8 or 9 pounds. And then the 782 was on like 10 or 11, but misfire up top. So till next time, hopefully we'll get it figured out and get it back over here and see what we'll do. Little update video or a little background of what was going on in the first dyno session. So we had the car on the dyno for the first time, kind of shaking everything down. Finally got it to put power down. Initially it was low on transmission fluid. We topped that off and it was fine. Then we made 2 pulls on wastegate, so no pressure on the dome. Car made decent power. I let off early on the first pull, and I tried to make a full pull, and there ended up being a misfire. The misfire was just a loose plug wire, I found out later. But after that, what I did was raised the rev limiter setting because I thought I hit the rev limiter, but I mistakenly turned the rev limiter setting in Holly to a soft limiter and the lower bound to 0 RPM. So once I did that, what was happening was the car was basically in a rev limiter state at idle, and it was getting worse and worse with the revs. And I didn't realize I did this until I took the car home. I was frustrated with it. I didn't work on it for a few days. Pulled everything apart, tested compression, checked push rods, checked rockers, did leak down test, changed all the plugs. Couldn't find anything wrong with the car. Finally started fresh on my tune, everything worked fine. So I worked backwards from there, figured out that the tune problem was caused by me. So we got everything fixed, lit it back up, back on the dyno for the second try.
It's gonna come right back off. Setup in the car now. It has 2 Walbro 450s in the tank, and then it has a sumped MagnaFuel 750 off the passenger side of the car. So I realized that the MagnaFuel pump was not coming on, so it ended up being the pump was locked up. It had been sitting around for a few years and apparently had a fuel in it. So we yanked it off the car and pulled the gears out, cleaned everything up, lapped the ends, reassembled everything, and got the pump freed up. Then it started working, reinstalled it, and continued on the dyno.